watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna keep going with this old house, getting it you know, fixed up to the best of our ability here. So this is the here's the scoop. I'm running out of space, and Duke doesn't want any more stuff in his room. Plus I'm gonna be using this room, so that's gonna be my new desk for a while. Also on the YouTube channel, it's on there somewhere. Custom TV dinner table. Stamped my logo. Put tension cables instead of like an extra support, so I could really slide it in. And yeah, you can buy them. Like I bought this one, but see, it has two thingies, and it's doesn't even get over the armrest, but this one does. This is cherry and walnut. Pretty sweet. I'll leave a link in the description to this video if I remember. If I remember, it'll be there. If I don't remember, then you'll find it. Just scroll back. It's under woodworking and projects somewhere. But I got started in here a little bit. Just assessing the situation, I guess. COVID desk is gonna have to stay here, unfortunately. I got nowhere to put it. I call it the COVID desk because this is what I was doing while everyone else was freaking the hell out. I was just doing this. I went to Home Depot, got some wood, you know, experimented, you know, tried to, it's like a little bit of everything because I just wanted to prove to myself I could do it, you know. Inlaid the Superman logo, little epoxy. It's actually bowling ball epoxy, so didn't come out as nice as it could have, but did some hand cut dovetails, handsaw and a chisel. Not too bad. Little inlay here on the legs. Believe I signed it. Yeah, there it is. Made by me in 2020. Because one day I'm gonna sell this for mucho pesos, you know what I mean? It's gonna be worth mucho pesos. But yeah, the more I look at this room, I wanted to do smooth, because obviously that looks the best. I just don't think it's feasible, you know what I mean? I'm not a very good plasterer at all, and it would take me forever and a lot of sanding, and I really don't want to create that much dust in the house, because it's crazy. Look, I mean, look at this. That was from, you know, the bedroom door that we did right there. So travels pretty far. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do probably a light skim coat with some mud and just do a textured plaster finish, you know, like you would see in a closet. I'm just gonna do the whole room. I think that would look better than battle scars, you know what I mean? It'll at least look not like horsehair plaster, because you can see horsehair plaster and know that that's it. It has a very, you know, unique, and yeah, there it is. There's the horsehair plaster. So yeah, I prefer to try to hide it if at all possible. I really don't want to rip all this out right now. Maybe one day I will. But for now, it just needs to be rentable, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start by going around and scraping all of the loose, flaky paint. There's a bunch of it over here. Oh God, yeah, look at that. A lot of it over here. This back corner really needs some love. Really bad. Yeah, look at the sill. Yikes. Battle scars. Battle scars. Yeah, I don't see, like with all this stuff, I just don't think smooth is gonna work. So yeah, we're gonna throw that idea out the window. So I have some screws sticking out of the wall. Those are for my speakers, so those are gonna stay. I'll work around them. But I think what we're gonna do is mix up some Easy Sand 90 first and come in here and just do all of the deep fills, like these big holes, you know, anything that's really big, obvious, just to try to give us a flat, no hole work surface. And then I'm gonna go get a bucket of mud and some drop cloths, and we're gonna attempt, you know, a textured plaster finish, and hopefully not have to put too much on, you know what I mean? I just want to put just enough plaster on to give it a textured finish, and that's it. Right? That's what we're gonna attempt. So let's give it a shot, see how it goes. Dude, what are you doing? You're not helping me. Yeah, you're just getting in the way. Stop touching my wires. Hey! So I literally just walked through the door. Got home from work. Gotta feed Duke Skywalker first, but then we're gonna come in here. I got some, it's lightweight. It was much lighter than the other green bucket. It's a professional formula for non-professionals. Sounds like just for me. So I think I'm gonna just start with the ceiling, to be honest. I'm just gonna do the ceiling and that ceiling and stop and see how bad the moisture gets. So first things first, I dropped the light so we can mud right up to the box in case we ever change the light one day. I think that's self-explanatory, but I've seen some crazy stuff. Dude, you're not getting any more tuna. You have a problem.
And Ani in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, oh say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the fuckery. Why you sit down and just watch the film? And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don feeling like Julio, pass it in. Mine on some M's, going in. Back in that bag where I'm going again.
I'm dunking on them, just lower the rim. Free my niggas, it's all in a pen. I hit it once, I'ma hit it again. She with me, you know she a 10. She a Barbie, you know I'm a Ken. Rolling some dope, and sipping some gin. It's always been nuts, it never was them. Back in my bag, they know it's a gem.
Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that Nani in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, oh say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going?
Textured. Nice. Yeah, I kind of figured out a few tricks as I was going. First off, I should have mixed water, a little bit of water, and paddle mixed that bucket before I started, because the mud is like very, very stiff when you first try to spread it, but once you work it for a minute, it becomes more like pliable, I guess. And it's a lot easier to work once it's been kind of disturbed a little. But yeah, I went a little thick over here. But then as I, you know, got the mud a little bit more workable, I was able to thin it out a little bit more over here, and, you know, don't need to cover every spot of the ceiling, because once it's primed, it'll all look like it was textured to be that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, I might actually grab the trowel and come in here and touch up a few things. Couple of high spots, you know what I mean? And then you just take the trowel and knock the high spots down if you have any, or low hanging fruit, I guess you could call it. Duke, you always gotta be right. I ended up dropping a big blob of mud right on his head as I was doing it. You know, eventually it'll be nice when everything's done and I don't have to dry my wallboard tools with my dishes. It's not gonna be anytime soon, but someday. So I just figured out today that this was Thanksgiving week. goes to show you where my head is. So I have Thursday and Friday off. Yes! So I came flying home today, and I bribed Duke with some cheese sticks and tuna. And the A-team came in here and blasted this out. I was just splashing it on the walls, and Duke went underneath the drop cloth to make sure nothing got under there. And we just we flew, man. All done. Definitely needs 2 full days. Because this is it's there, right? But I would say a little more time just to be safe. A little bit of water staining there we gotta take care of. But other than that, minor sanding in a few spots, maybe some caulking in the corners just to blend things in. Maybe a couple touch-ups here or there. But yeah. I might be able to actually have this room done and put back together by this weekend. That would be amazing. Well, just got back from Thanksgiving dinner with my family. Just ate a bunch of turkey. I feel like taking a nap, to be honest, but I can't. Gotta keep pushing forward here. Started doing some cutting in before I left. Got 2 coats on the ceiling. Just primer. See, that looks fine. I mean, that looks beautiful. So now I'm gonna finish cutting in, roll these walls, and hopefully be on trim by the morning, and then be able to put this room back together tomorrow. That would be sweet. To be honest, this paint covered pretty darn nice. That's only 1 coat. I'm not even seeing any white coming through, but I am gonna second coat it just to really make sure that we seal in that mud. So yeah, there's the first coat. Duke already put his trademark in here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it right now, but yep. See the claw marks? Claw marks right there. There's usually a bin right here, and he jumps up onto this windowsill. So he tried to jump up onto the windowsill without the bin, and on his way down with his back legs, he took out the wall. He's got to put his little signature in every single room that we're doing. Oh well, I'm gonna leave it. It's in the back corner. No one's gonna see it. Right, buddy? You putting your signature in there? So, I did 2 coats of base. The walls had all night to bake and dry till their final sheen. So we'll go take a sneak peek here before I put all my stuff back in and get a final shot. But I just wanted to show you guys what the walls look like bare, you know, to see, was it worth our time to try to hide the horsehair plaster, you know? Because if you're trying to rent somewhere and get top dollar for it, it needs to look new, fresh, you know what I mean? And horsehair plaster just has that old, crappy, crummy look, you know? And I don't know if you can remember all of that peeling and chipping paint that was right here. All the battle scars and giant holes, and remember over here? I mean, this ceiling was bad, really bad over here. All chipping and peeling paint. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Remember the windowsill? All the battle scars? I just did a quick skim coat. After a scraping, I did a quick skim coat of wood filler, sanded it smooth, and painted it. I still have some touch-ups and a second coat that needs to go on this window, but I gotta let that caulking dry for a bit, so. Well guys, we're done. We are done. You're about to see something quite special. So make sure you subscribe and thumbs up the video. Or not, I don't care. Just kidding. But we're done. Duke's got his room back. Thank God, right? Because I can share an apartment with him, but not a room. Are you out of the zoomies? I guess he's all out. He's been whipping through this place like a tornado for the last 3 hours. But yeah, check this out. What do you guys think? Let me know. You know, for me, I knew from my abilities, my skill set, smooth wasn't happening in here. It was just too far gone. Definitely smooth was not happening. I could have done it with a lot of sanding, but I did not want to sand and have all of that dust into my place. So I figured this was the safest bet, and honestly, I think it looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. But, you know, there's a little bit of a bias there because I'm judging my own work, you know what I mean? I'm happy with it. I think this is more than acceptable. Painted nice. It feels solid too, it really does. Looks fresh and new. Got all my stuff back in. Yeah. Safe is lagged back to the floor joist where it should be. Oh yeah, she ain't going nowhere. But anyways, man, I tell you what, I don't know if it's because it's like really cold out today, or today's Sunday. I woke up this morning and just it all just kind of hit me. This week has been a long week. It went by fast, kind of, because I've been just like, you know, working. But yeah, it's tiring nonetheless. I think it's different when you don't have to work Saturday. You know, you can go do a half a day or not, or you work a half a Saturday. You're, oh, I want to get ahead a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's different when you have to work Saturday. It's more tiring for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, one of you was asking for an update on the slackers that be here. So I'm giving it one more week. One more week. So I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? I don't know what to do, you know? I like to think the best in people, I really do. I don't like to assume or, you know, cast whatever judgment or on the people if I can help it, but sometimes it gets really difficult to hold my tongue, you know what I mean? But yeah, we went through this whole like government assistance program thing that was supposed to catch him up, and this government assistance program reached out to me and dragged me through the mud for weeks, back and forth. And then finally I got an email that says your application has been accepted, you'll be paid in 14 days. I'm like, great. So like he was expecting it, I was expecting it. 14 days comes, no money. I called them, they said, well, they'll call you back in 4 weeks. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. 4 weeks? Thankfully, someone called me back in 2 weeks. And basically they said I should not have gotten that email. That was an accident. And basically the application was accepted, but he used all the money. You know, with the previous owner. There was only enough money left to pay a couple of utilities. And that was it. They didn't have enough money to pay me. So I'm like, great. Another month passes by, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it wouldn't have gotten this far. I mean, here I was, and I even reached out to other people that have dealt with this program before, and they're like, oh, if you got the email, you're definitely getting paid. You have nothing to worry about. I'm like, okay, all right. But it never happened, you know? And now, I guess the kid's grandfather died like 3 or 4 weeks ago and left a trust behind for the kid. And some lawyer's dealing with it. And basically, yeah, that money's there for the kid when he turns 18. But it can be used as a back rent or to keep a roof over the kid's head. So I got a text. I started getting texts from this number. I called it, got the voicemail. It sounded legit, like a lawyer. And basically she said, look, I just set the trust up. I ordered checks for the trust, and I'm expecting them any single day now. She's like, I was expecting it this week. She told me I'd have a check in my hand this week, but it was Thanksgiving week. So, yeah, I'm hoping that definitely this coming week she should have the checkbook. And she said the second she does, she will cut me a check, catch him up 100%, and I can drive to her office and pick it up. And I'm like, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. But is this just another story? You know, is it actually going to happen? That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just find it like, I don't know. It's just been too many things. I'm not going to get into all the little things yet. But if it gets there, I will. But I find it odd that my stepbrother was able to move in here with 7 felonies and found a job in 2 weeks. The guy next door from another country, doesn't speak English, no car, no license, found a job right up the street. He works there every day. I know because I see him. You know, but these two, like, oh yeah, we got an interview, but we're just waiting. You know, we're just waiting. You know, oh that one didn't work out, but we got another interview now. But you know, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. You know, we're just waiting. That's all I hear. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. You know, I feel like the donkey that has the stick with the carrot dangling in front of me, and I keep chasing it, but it just, oh, it's gonna be this week. Oh no, it's gonna be this week. Oh, it's gonna be this, and it just keeps getting pushed further and further and further away. But I'm at the point where, like, when this first comes and there's no money, I'm not chasing the carrot. You know what I mean? It's not my responsibility to chase the money. It is your responsibility to get it to me. And I've explained this to him before. I'm like, dude, if you can't afford to live here, well, you need to find another place, because basically we have 2 options. I can either take this money and go give it to a lawyer, and he's going to take care of all of it, and you're going to be gone, or I can give the money to you, and this is first, last, and security for another place you can move into, and that will buy you a couple months minimum to get your stuff together. And he seemed to understand that, and seemed to think that this money is coming. I'm like, okay. I mean, I really hope it does. It can't take another 2 months. That's the thing. Like, it can't happen. I know, it just seems like they're not trying. You know? Like, you get an interview, you call them back. You have to be eager and act like you want the job. I don't think they are acting like they want the job. That's the problem. I think they're just doing the bare essentials, whatever they need to do to keep unemployment rolling, and to, you know, so they don't have to work. And if this money is really here, like, that account really has a large sum of money into it, and he knows about it, and it can be used for rent, I have a funny feeling he's gonna tap that bitch dry. Even though it's supposed to be for the kid, he's gonna, I'm just saying, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I have a funny feeling I'll be talking to this lawyer again. If it's all real, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, I guess that's the risk you take getting into a 3-family, right? I kind of figured this was coming, but I didn't think it was coming this soon. You know what I mean? Because I had just dumped, like, a lot just to get my foot in the door, and then take care of everything that I've taken care of so far. Like, haven't really had a chance to fully recover yet. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know. And that the craziest part is the previous owner told me that they were long-time good tenants, and yeah, I come to find out after the fact that I move in that was all not true. Like, they had barely been here for 4 months. A government assistance program paid for first, last, and security, and if that wasn't a red flag enough, I don't know what is. I mean, come on. You know, she had to have seen this coming. And I owe her labor at another one of her other properties. And I'm like, look, lady, I will come square up my debts with you, but not a moment sooner until this problem that you dropped in my lap is taken care of. Because as of right now, I have to work Saturdays. And I'm not working for you on Sunday. I don't work for anybody on Sunday besides myself. Sunday is my day, you know? I work every other day. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But I'm hoping that in the long run, this will all be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, this is the backup to the backup to the backup plan. Like, if all of my investments fail, everything just fails, well, this is the backup plan. You know what I mean? Because once this place is paid off, I can live in this apartment, rent the 2 bigger ones, have income coming in. The only thing I'll have to do is shovel the driveway, take out the trash, and mow the lawn. And minor maintenance. If, in my younger years, I can take care of all of the big stuff here and make sure it's kind of, you know, bulletproof by the time I get older. And then I'll just be chilling from there, you know what I mean? That's the plan. So, I'm hoping that I don't stop here, you know? I'm hoping I can get through this property and go get another one, to be honest. But we're going to take it one bite at a time. You know what I mean? But, yeah, anyways. See you later.